If you love the classic granny square, you're going to love this square. This is the granny grid square. Looks like this. It uses the same simple stitches, double crochets and chains, and it's perfect for beginners. It has the same height as a classic granny square, so you can easily combine them in a project, or you can have it stand alone if you prefer that. You can make it in any kind of color combinations, as many colors as you like. Single color, two colors, multicolors, and you can make as many rounds as you would like. Let me show you exactly how to make it step by step. We're going to start by setting up the foundation and doing the first round. This is done exactly like a classic granny square. For this tutorial, I am using a mercerized cotton yarn and I'm using a 4mm hook. We're going to start our foundation by creating a ring. So I am going to chain 4, like that. I'm going into the first chain that I did. I'm grabbing my yarn, pulling it through, and I am going to slip stitch to create a ring. You can do a magic ring if you prefer that. We're going to start with 3 double crochets in the ring. So today I'm just going to chain 3 for the first double crochet. You can do that any way you like. Going to yarn over, going to the ring, grab the yarn coming up, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. This is the first double crochet next to our chain 3. I'm going to do that one more time, like that. This gives us the first cluster of 3 double crochets, so just like a regular granny square. For the corners, I'm going to chain 2. I'll go back into the ring, add in another 3 double crochets, and I'll do a chain 2 for a corner, and I'm going to do that until I have a total of 4 corners and 4 clusters of 3 double crochets. I'm going to end this first round by slip stitching in the 3rd chain that I made in the beginning. And this completes round number 1. Now let's start round number 2. I'm going to attach a new yarn color and I'm going into the corner. I have a slip knot on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, press my finger down, and attach the yarn with a double crochet. So this is called a standing stitch, and I like to start my double crochets doing this when I'm doing a new yarn color. Every corner throughout this square will be the same, so we're going to put in 1 double crochet next to this first double crochet, and of course chain 3 instead if you prefer to do that. But 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, and that will be the same all the way through the project. So that's very easy to remember. This is an even round, and when we have even rounds, we're going to have an odd number of stitches right here. So we're going to start with a chain. So chain 1, yarn over, go into the second top stitch, and in there we're going to add 1 double crochet. And then we're going to chain 1 to get over to the corner, and in the corner we're going to put in 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. And this is actually how the pattern will repeat itself all the way. The even rounds will be chain, double crochet, chain, and so on. So when you start with the chain, you end with the chain. The odd round will be a little bit different, but the pattern is more or less the same. We're just going to work our way around. I added my double crochet and my chain, and I'm going into the top stitch that I did in the beginning, and I'm going to slip stitch. If you did a chain 3, you're going to go into your 3rd chain. As you can see, we are already now starting to build up the little grids. Round number 3 will also be started in the corner. Slip knot on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and press my finger down on the yarn, go into the corner, come up, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over and go through 2. So 1 double crochet in the form of a standing stitch. Chain 3 if you prefer that. And again, as I said before, every corner will be the same. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Now, from one corner to the other, we are, in theory, we are doing exactly the same thing as we did on the previous round. But before we started with the chain, and now we're going to start with a double crochet. Because as you can see, we're going to crochet in our spaces over here. And we have 2 stitches that we need to get past before we get to the chain space. So we're going to put in 1 double crochet. And then the pattern is the same as the previous round, alternating between double crochets and chains. Only difference is that we're starting with a double crochet on this round. Chain space, we're going to put in double crochets, chain 1 to get over the double crochet from the last round, into the next chain space, 1 double crochet, chain 1. You have 2 top stitches left. In the last one, we're going to put in 1 double crochet. And then we're at the corner, and I'm just going to do the first one. So we started with a double crochet in the first stitch, and we're ending with a double crochet in the last stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around. I'm at the end of this round 3, and I'm just going to go into the top stitch of the first double crochet that I did, and I'm going to slip stitch to fasten off. Round 4 will be a repeat of round 2. So there's nothing new to it, but I'll just show you real quick how to get started. Again, I'm doing the standing stitch in the corner. I also I have a few ways that I remember this pattern. I'm just going to share it with you in a second when we get started on this round. So 2 double crochets, chain 2 for a corner. And since we are starting an even round, we're going to start with a chain. If you are in doubt, you can remember that we need to put in a double crochet over in the chain space, and we're working over 3 stitches. So we need to figure out how to get to that point, alternating between 1 double crochet and a chain 1. So if this is a double crochet, this will be a chain, a double crochet, and a chain. So chain, double crochet in this top stitch, chain, and then we are over at the chain space, and that's fairly easy. Just chain 1 to get over the double crochet from the previous round, and add a double crochet in the chain space, and now we have 3 top stitches left. So chain 1, find the second one, so it's here, chain 1, and then you can get started on the corner. So the point is that every corner is the same. Let me bring in this square that's a little bit bigger. Every corner is the same. 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. When we are on odd rounds like this one, we are working over 2 double crochets. So we're going to start with a double crochet, alternating between double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and so on. So we're starting with a double crochet over here, and we're ending with 1 over here. And for the round below, which is an even round, we are starting in a corner, and beneath us we have 3 double crochets. So when we have 3 double crochets, it's still alternating chain, double crochet, chain, double crochet. We're just starting with the chain. So I think that is the easiest way to remember this. I hope you enjoy this project. I hope you found this video helpful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.